What's up, my peeps? I'm here with another prediction game video. This time it's one of the two handicap matches, one of the two 3-on-1 handicap matches you're going to see this Sunday at TLC. It is going to be Bryan taking on Erick Rowan, Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt, the entire Wyatt family. Now, I do believe, I'm pretty sure about this, about 98% sure, or maybe even 99% sure. Actually, you know what, I'm going to go on record and say 100% sure that it is going to be a tag team, handicap on tag match, not a handicap match where all three members of the Wyatt family are in the ring at the same time. Initially, I was pretty sure that it was going to be a tag handicap matchup. The only reason why I doubted that, or not doubted that, but questioned that, is because I read on the WWE.com article when it comes to the CM Punk vs. Shield handicap match that CM Punk would have to take on the Shield all at once. But then thinking about it, all at once can also be said for any type of handicap match, whether it be a handicap match where you have to tag in your partner, or, you know, all in the ring at the same time. So, anyways, let's actually talk about this one specifically. And, you know what, this matchup, I've got to say, it's not as difficult to predict as the other handicap matchup. Because, unlike the Shield, the Wyatt family, there's no signs of tension in the Wyatt family. There's no signs of, you know, any of the Wyatt family arguing with each other or something like that, some problems in the Wyatt family. They're all on the same page. You know, you don't have, like, Erick Rowan and Luke Harper, you know, arguing about, you know, I can take care of this guy on my own or something like that. The Wyatt family kind of, you know, they're just getting started. They just recently debuted. I mean, not that recently, but pretty recently. You know, it wasn't that long ago that the Wyatt family debuted on Raw. And I think we're definitely going to, well, actually, I'm not going to say we're definitely going to see the Shield versus the Wyatt family, but it's definitely something I do want to see, and I think it'd be a tremendous opportunity, you know, before the Shield breaks up, before the inevitable Shield breakup. I think everybody wants to see the Shield versus the Wyatt family. Because for one, it's not often you get two factions, two stables feuding, two factions facing off against each other in some sort of tag team matchup. But wait a minute, why am I even talking about this? I already forgot why I was talking about the Shield versus the Wyatts. But yeah, basically, the major reason why I'm going with the Wyatt family in this one is, for one, you know, come on, this is a 3-on-1 handicap matchup. And unless, like, I don't know, one of the Wyatt family members gets taken out, or two of them get taken out before the matchup, or one of them accidentally hits the other or something like that, even then, even if one of them accidentally hits the other one, there are still three of them. So even if one of them takes out the other one by accident, there would still be two of them that are still standing up. And speaking of remaining superstars, this is not an elimination handicap matchup as far as I'm aware. And also, you've got to keep in mind, Bray Wyatt so far is, although he hasn't been in too many matches, I think, he's faced off against Kane, I think R-Truth, Kofi Kingston. I'm not sure if he faced off against The Miz. I'm not sure about that. But, bottom line, Bray Wyatt is undefeated. And he's undefeated in one-on-one competition specifically. As far as tag team matchups go, I do remember him losing a tag team match on Raw when the night Rey Mysterio returned. It was CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, the Usos, Cody Rhodes, and Goldust versus the Wyatt family and the Shield. He did lose that matchup, although he didn't get pinned. Now, for somebody undefeated, at least in singles competition, like I said, losing a matchup like, and you know, part of being undefeated is looking strong. And losing a handicap matchup like this, where you've got two other partners, and not just any two other partners. This isn't, you know, Daniel Bryan versus 3MB, Daniel Bryan versus Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal. This is Daniel Bryan, somebody who is, I believe, 5'10" or 5'9", 210 pounds or so, against freaking monsters, giants. Luke Harper is like 6'4" or 5", I'm not sure. Erick Rowan, I think he's even taller or the same height. And Bray Wyatt, they're all big dudes, you know. It would make not only just Bray Wyatt, it would make the entire Wyatt family look pretty damn weak, losing to Daniel Bryan. Especially when it comes to the Wyatt family, they're all, like I said, they're all on the same page. And also, if the Wyatt family is going to be built up to take on the Shield, a loss like this would not look good for the Wyatt family. I mean, just think about it. I mean, it's a 3-on-1 situation. They're all bigger than Daniel Bryan. One of them is undefeated. Them losing to Daniel Bryan would hurt them a lot. While on the other hand, if Daniel Bryan wins this matchup, of course, Daniel Bryan will look really strong. But, like I said, the Wyatt family will look really weak, and Daniel Bryan doesn't need this victory. Daniel Bryan does not need this victory as much as the Wyatts need this victory. Daniel Bryan, right now, he's been a WWE champion. He recently won the championship. He's a 2-time WWE champion, you know, and he's a Money in the Bank winner. But bottom line, this victory, losing this matchup is not going to hurt Bryan, especially because this is a handicap match. Anybody losing a handicap match, it's not going to make them look bad. Even if John Cena was in Daniel Bryan's spot. If this was John Cena versus the Wyatt family, and, you know, John Cena, it's not often John Cena loses matches, but if he would lose a handicap match against the Wyatts, he would not look bad. It wouldn't make John Cena look like, I don't know, like a mid-carder, or, so, you know, it wouldn't hurt John Cena. That's what I'm trying to say. This would not hurt Daniel Bryan at all, but it could hurt the Wyatt family if they lose. And also on top of that, when it comes to the Wyatt family and Daniel Bryan, you know, the feud, it didn't just start right now. It started at the previous pay-per-view, which was, well, actually it started before the previous pay-per-view, but they just, you know, they had their first matchup. It was Daniel Bryan, CM Punk versus Luke Harper and Erick Rowan. And I think my prediction for that matchup was actually Luke Harper and Erick Rowan. And I stated that I could see Daniel Bryan and CM Punk win, which they did. But then I also stated that, let's say, you know, Daniel and Punk win, I thought then they would have a rematch, and then in the rematch, the Wyatt family would win. Now, of course, now we're at the pay-per-view after Survivor Series TLC. It's not exactly the rematch I thought would take place. It's not Daniel Bryan and CM Punk versus Luke Harper and Erick Rowan in like a tables match, a ladder match, or something like that. But it's still Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt. The feud still continues, and I feel for the feud to continue, if it is going to continue, the Wyatts do need a victory. If Daniel Bryan wins, why does the feud continue? There's no reason for the feud to continue. He freaking beats, I mean, he beats Luke Harper and Erick Rowan in a tag match, and then he beats all three of them by himself. There would pretty much be no reason for the feud to continue and for him to, you know, keep on having matches with the Wyatt family, since he would have beaten them all by himself. So what's the challenge in that? And also, while Daniel Bryan is really likely to lose this matchup, they can make him look really strong. You know, have Daniel Bryan, maybe even have Daniel Bryan at some point seem like he has the victory. Maybe he surprises one of the Wyatts and he gets really close to getting the victory. Maybe he gets close to making one of them tap out to the yes lock, but then another Wyatt family member interrupts or something like that, and to get the victory. You know, you could have Daniel Bryan look really strong, and at the same time, had the Wyatt family pick up a victory over a former champion in Daniel Bryan. One thing's for sure, I'm looking forward to both handicap matches this Sunday at TLC. I'm interested in seeing how things are going to take place, and you know what's going to happen. Is Bray Wyatt going to ask Daniel Bryan to join the Wyatt family once again? Are they going to drag Daniel Bryan with them after the matchup like they did to Kane? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, I'm looking forward to this matchup, and I'm sticking with my pick, going with the Wyatt family winning this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.